Welcome to the K-Born Chapel. Tips and advice to lessen the stress for your wedding and maybe save you some money. That's what I'm all about for here. I've done hundreds of weddings, coordinated, officiated, and it's glorious. So I'm going to impart my experience to you to do as you wish, hopefully saving you some stress and money. Now, since I'm an officiant, let's talk about officiants. I've officiated hundreds of weddings, and a lot of people don't really know what an officiant is, or they're not familiar with the word officiant. That's just a fancy term saying the person that's reading your ceremony. Somebody needs to stand there, read your ceremony, and guide things. Now, I've got enough experience. I kind of coordinate and officiate at the same time, especially for elopements. The chapel, we have elopements. Everybody's life is different. They have different situations. So, and I love to help. I love it. Like I said in my first video, I'm standing between these two people at that moment. It's fabulous. So, an officiant has a personality. I have a certain personality. On my vendors list that I hand out to folks, I've got several officiants on there, including myself. But usually you meet me when we talk. I usually, for the chapel, I'm the mouthpiece. Can you tell? But officiants have different personalities. So I've met some funny ones. I've met some that are serious and somber. And if that's the way you want your ceremony, you should go with somebody that's serious, because it is serious to you. Or if you're kind of a humorous type of personality, the funny officiant should go. And that's why I put a description beside each officiant on my vendors list of their personality. So save you some time. You know, this is supposed to be a glorious, celebratory time. It's not supposed to be stressed out. It's not. So let's save you some time. You know, we're all busy. 2018, we're all busy. So your officiant should kind of be the personality that you feel good with. Now, I've met a lot of officiants and DJs, photographers, you know, all these vendors. I've met a bunch of them, and most of them are just great people. I've met a few that were just showing up. If you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean. They're just showing up because a lot of officiants will charge you money. Now, I asked for money because, you know, I had to take some time out. And plus, I engage. I get into your ceremony because of this questionnaire. You know, I ask folks to fill it out just as full as they can. This is tradition, you know, so some people might think that there's rules, but it's really etiquette and tradition. So I go all in, you know. I customize their ceremony. I even have sample timelines that they want to use. So I'm just officiating and I leave or something like that. I don't do a lot of outside ones anymore because the chapel takes up all my time, because by providence, we became a popular place for folks to get married at. It's glorious. So you need to check them out. Check your officiants out. When you meet with them, if you will, some don't even meet with you. Some you don't even meet until your ceremony. And I find that so odd, but I've seen it. It becomes, to them, it's a production line. And, you know, whatever works for them. But for me, each and every ceremony, each wedding is a singular moment in these folks' lives, and it should be treated that way. But I have a certain personality. If somebody doesn't like my personality, that's fine. They should go get the person that they fit with, because it's a singular moment in your lives. This needs to be right. We'll go into other videos. If you don't think that the date's right, or if your life situation isn't really great for you to get married and things have changed, then don't get married. push it off. When people will come to me and say, hey, this thing's going on, we really would rather get married like 6 months from now instead of, 2 months from now. That's fine. This is not supposed to stress you out. It's going to, because if you're getting married, you're going to be nervous. I've seen it all for the most part, and everybody's nervous. Even if you might appear stoic on the outside, they're nervous on the inside, because a lot of times I can tell by little things like when they put the ring on, it doesn't fit, because your extremities swell when you're nervous. But anyway, you check your officiant out. And like I said in the previous video, anybody could say, I officiate, or put the word officiate before or after their name. That doesn't mean anything to me. Somebody could say, I'm a photographer, or I'm a DJ, or, okay, that's great. Let's see first. If there's folks that may be starting out officiating and you want to give them a chance, that's fine. And if you got a family member or a friend that wants to officiate your wedding, that's great. Now it may be their first time, and you know them, so you'll know how well they'll do. I highly recommend that, actually. I've officiated hundreds of weddings, but if you can get somebody to officiate your wedding that that makes it even more special. I highly recommend it. And what I do is they can get ordained online, and then I'll even write out the text for them, and all they got to do is read it. And of course, that's where rehearsal comes in. I'm a big believer in rehearsal. That's for other videos. But check your officiant out. Check them out. You don't have to have a lot of qualifications. Some pastors have been to a divinity school, and they are ordained. But some folks can get ordained online for free. In the state of Indiana, you just have to be a member of a religious society. So it's not that stringent. You need to check your local laws. But either way, you find an officiant, meet with them, and see what they're like. And if not, you can go to Facebook, you can Google officiants in your area, and meet several of them. Unfortunately, that's one of those areas where you might get somebody you don't even like. So think about your personality, think about their personality, and that one thing is taken care of, and you won't have to worry about it. Thanks for watching. If you feel so inclined, subscribe, ring that chapel bell down below, and we'll see you next time.